procession is still climbing around here. So with that said, let's go on with the video, shall we? Of course, we've got some Alexander's 400 MMCs just going around the corner there, leaving. And we will now get across the road in this way first. So then I can make that. Of course, we've got a choreography of 5x5 of the transport hub. But of course, the question is what buses are inside the transport hub on this fine afternoon. That is, of course, still dry, but of course, still greyish of late. Let's go, look. So, here we go, Alexander's 500 and C1059, just waiting. But we've got a lot of Alexander's 500 MMC Scania activity. We've got 15354 Rupert Williams, and next door 15359. Next to that. But we also have Alexander's 500 by Scania 15330 and a Yutong E12 here as well, 73 208, which just sits there. So with all those buses now all accounted for, let's head on back to the railway station. Of course, it's time to go back to the railway station. Through here and back up the round the lights. Of course, it's red at the moment, so the thing is that I believe that the cars will go before anything else. So it looks like the drivers are expecting the E12 there, just right outside the division now. Alexander's 500 by Scania 230D's kind this way. Put your hands together for 15966. Going across there. We also got green light. Head to Princess Sound 12. Right. So here we go, we've got a red light. So red light, stop, and we say green light, we go. Red light! Green light! Green light! So, here we go, heading upwards to the railway station. Slowly heading up and up and up and up. Hill. So we will have a look at our screen display. Looks like we've got one delayed train, and that is got to be the Transport for Wales one, platform 4. So at the moment it's approximately 2 minutes late, but of course we will be seeing 12:19 to London Paddington, the 12:27 to Cardiff Central, but that would be the last one because the service to Worcester Foregate Street has been delayed heavily by the looks of it. So the last train to be seen will be the 12:27. And of course already you can see that the train is now just arriving, the service to London Paddington, which of course is only just a 5-coach train, this one. So we were getting to here. Yeah. 800-019 is the train heading to and it looks like it's coupling hook element is in the open position, which is a slightly different sight to see from the usual. So yeah, there is approximately 5 minutes until the train leaves. Yeah, so this should be 197,020 for the service to Cheltenham Spa from Cardiff Central. The Great Western Railway's Cheltenham Spa service is also arriving as well. It's great to have like 2 trains a few minutes from each other, because you could go on either train really, because you got the service to Cheltenham Spa from Cardiff Central, but then you also got the Cheltenham Spa from London Paddington as well. Oh, looks like the cross-country service to Cardiff Central from Nottingham has been delayed by approximately 1 or 2 minutes. Troubling, I must say. With the train, very troubling. Yeah. So yeah, London Paddington one is being called out, but it's not in sight just yet. So he'll probably just come out of a surprise. I think the signals will start when the signals for when the trains will start was on green for a second, but it looks like it could be a bit of a delayed departure for the Transport for Wales service to Cheltenham Spa. So is that Class 800 in sight? Yep. Great Western Railway service now in sight. And that's train obviously coming in from London Paddington. There's still no green light for the service to Cheltenham Spa though. But it sounds like they've renamed the train the 1239 now. The 12 what was the 1236 to Worcester Foregate Street, meaning that it's 3 minutes later than it usually departs. So that could mean we might not see that one depart in the future. So anyways, we got green light. Hello to John Martins L1I. And that's the sound of the Transport for Wales 197-20 leaving. But it's still waiting for the other one.
Actual times is for your safety. Gloucester, National Practice Station, Houston, while behind the airline.
Still don't see any green lights by the looks of it. Now the train's now starting to be delayed, leaving. Oh, we got a yellow light now. So doors should be locking shut. I'm passing by on the main road, heading towards Sites on Desvard 2037325 heading towards that way, towards the so this is going to be interesting because everybody's getting off. And this train's supposed to be leaving. Here we go. Brakes released. Signs are good and off it goes. With both of its hook ends are actually exposed. So all these people now coming off are from, as I said, various places. London, Paddington, Reading, Didcot Parkway, Swindon, and of course the Southern Cotswolds, so we're talking about Kemble, and then of course going out and towards Strouds, and some from Stonehouse. So that means that the next train, of course, will be more or less our last one, which is the 12:29 Great Western Railway. Sorry, not Great Western Railway, cross-country service to Bristol, Templemeads. Sorry, not Templemeads, to Cardiff Central, cross-country service to Cardiff Central. And then of course there's still that Class 800, its doors are starting to lock. Just got a little bit further with that. So this is where the train will then... Of course, now the Great Western Railway service has departed, but I think you can only just see that in the blur. I do apologise for the blur picture just then. So now it's all about waiting for this cross-country service to Cardiff Central, which of course is delayed by approximately 1 or 2 minutes. Because it says that it's expected at 12:28. Yeah, nearer we can see our sign. So yeah, hit that train. I think I see the train now. In sight. I think this one's a standard livery old cross-country liveried Class 170, this one. Here it comes, everybody put your hands together for 170, 619. Right. Because the Worcester Foregate Street train is delayed. Of course, that means that's when this train goes. That will, of course, be the worst last train. It means that after that we will have more of a larger focus on buses. Yeah, look at that, 12:56 still. Already from the bus side of things are getting busier at the transport hub. And just about as I get to the other side, there it goes. So yeah, that's of course our last train gone because the service to Worcester Foregate Street is not working as it should be, creating a lot of trouble for anybody wanting to get to Ashchurch for Tewkesbury, Worcester Shrub Hill, Worcester Foregate Street. Probably going to be a nightmare getting over there. Meanwhile, Yutong E12 73 218, 73 208 is now leaving on driver training duties. As you'll see, just over. Heading off to the left. Of course, we've got a couple of other buses leaving as well. Oh, we got a green light. So there they are. Waiting to go. Now, of course, this will be a little bit blurry. It's also being followed by 531 as well. It's on the desk above for both scanning T33D. Or it's heading off. This in turn leaves Alexander Bar 400 MMC number 10782, more or less waiting. So sorry peeps, this screen is a tiny little bit blurry. Unusual. So of course here we course waiting a bit until about 35 minutes past. Down there is Alexander Bar 300, number 27, Sandra 11. We also have an Alexander Bar front boy scanning 230 going the other way. Start first with and from the left, and there's the other one in from the right on 97. Heading right into the transport hub. Alexander Bar 400 MMC now, 10,758. But it looks like Yutongi 1273 219 has been deployed on driver training duties, but it looks like it's coming out fresh from depot. And it got stopped by Go Ahead Pullums. It's too late to take a closer look, but we're more or less heading that direction anyways. Go Ahead Pullums 374, that one. 374. Of course, at the moment we're waiting for a green light. As we head off straight to the other side. That's how all the other buses are. 15365. Alexander Bar from Boy Scania, that was probably covering on number 13 from Abbeydale. Now heading on the 32 to Newent. Of course, Newent is very small. And of course, you have the Alexander Bar 300 by man 80 group 240 27 now departing. Which, of course, that bus will be heading to Tewkesbury and Northway. We also have 1054 leaving as well. But we also got that Satan Levante 2 as well, going in the background. And even more down is Alexander Svarfund by Scania N230ED from the Stroud division. We will be, of course, moving on this. So yeah, that one is a National Express one, that white one that's owned. But the thing is, it's been a long time since seeing a Satan Levante 2 coach working for National Express on a service 444, 445. Another Alexander Svarfund by Scania 5874 from Newent is now not in service and heading back to depot. It was doing a number 10 service that I was on yesterday, getting back home. So off goes those buses, and we will now head off across the road towards the transport hub for the final sweep, and then of course head off down Clarence Street, where we will more or less end the session. But yeah, it's a mostly double deckers in the transport hub. But it looks like we more or less have some extra ones come this way. Alexander Svarfund by Scania N230ED, N250ED, and an Alexander Svarfund EV as well. But it looks like the driver of the EV's crawling the bus. So 15,350, and behind it is 80,239. I think I just had a very nice smile and a wave from the driver of the Alexander Svarfund EV. I saw a smile, a big cheerful smile. So that had to be a vibrant wave. There's also a 15,352 Lottie also come down, but of course as we head into the transport hub we will see 8239 arrive. Of course there's 10,758. Of course 8229 is now arriving in there.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Nice.
When I was on my own.
And then we've also got 15,874 as well in the corner there, also waiting. And then of course we've got Alexander Svarfund by Scania's 15,880 and 15,966 here. So 15,880 is working services to, would be working the Stroud based services. Yutong E1273 219 is here with 15,365 right next door, now leaving. We will now head off down out of the transport hub. After that I think that great smile is a perfect way to end it. Perfect. As I said, I think I should have actually looked earlier because he was actually looking directly at me. There he was, smiling, waving. So 5350 is now here. So, one. So we are now heading. We'll be heading up right. My name's out. My name's out. So 3608 Alexander Svar 200. Of course it is, of course, unaccompanied that one. Very nice indeed. But we also have another one behind. Just allow people to go past. So yeah, very empty, very quiet inside. Of course, we've also got Alexander Svar fronted by Scania into 30D 5979. That's passed by. So there's Alexander Svar 200 37238 Donna Smith. Of course, it's the facelifted E200. And Alexander Svar 327 Syndrome 1, which of course is waiting to leave on the number 2. But again, that bus is it's almost empty. Alexander Svar fronted by Scania into 30D 5984. Passing by as well. That one's doing forest services, so that one's, for example, is number 23. Excuse me. Pardon me. Alexander Svar 237 as well. That's just arrived. And of course there's an Alexander Svar 300 on number 12. And there's also 27702 also on the number 12. So that about wraps it up for today. I hope you liked it. So remember, if you like this video, to remember to like, subscribe and to hit that notifications bell so you never miss any future uploads. And don't forget to, of course, check out my crew, all the stuff that happened over Christmas as well. Trust me, you never seen video, and of course in the New Year as well. Trust me, you never seen any videos like this. So with that said, thank you for watching my X-Files, and I will see you again next time. Slugheads!